Okay, but if there are craft, there are beings.
Okay, people have asked me about, I call them vehicles, okay?
Right.
Now, I did not call them objects. That was too neuter for me.
Okay.
I had a Stanford professor said you ought to call them objects. No. They have all of the qualities of a vehicle. Mm-hmm. They can move. You know, they're just like a missile or anything like that. So that much we can say about them, for sure.
Okay.
So I'm calling it a vehicle.
Okay.
Okay, somebody comes along and says, well, now where would you manufacture one that's 2.5 Earth lengths long? And that's a hard question to answer.
So are you not positing the idea that those vehicles contain, beings who are, maybe like us?
Yeah, I only go along with government images. And if you want to know about people kind of thing, there is the ship that picked up the Voyager capsule at Alameda Naval Shipyard, and they have a picture there of I think it's the Apollo flight that Buzz and Neil were on. But anyway, there is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall?
Yeah.
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
Well, what?
it's safe. 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
Have you heard about Clark McClellan's statement about that?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Have you ever been in touch with him?
No.
No?
There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall?
Yeah.
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
Well, what?
it's safe. 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 7, and it reads, Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the head apostles, elder/bishop, and the great millstone, who taught me 100% of this truth, who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to the hopeful elect. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith, whether they hear or forbear. Shalom. Look at one of the ex-workers of NASA speaking about those chariots of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, which the world ignorantly call as UFOs. Exploiting details, bringing out the truth of what's really in those physical chariots, man. He said they're 7 foot tall and taller. 7 foot tall, or even maybe taller. Black people get off them ships. Brothers came up off them ships. But yet you got Sleazy E, Esau, Edom, and his kingdom making Hollywood movies, lying about the truth the whole time. Lying about the truth the whole time. But 2/3 of our people ain't gonna get it. Jake, the snake, and Eve that like to deceive, they not gonna really comprehend this shit and realize that the whole time Sleazy E, Esau, Edom is lying about the physical chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, making money in the box office, making money off of making Hollywood movies, Guardian of the Galaxy, what else? Men in Black, Independence Day, all sorts of debauchery and full folly and wickedness, and all sorts of madness being pushed on the TV screen, being pushed right in the eyes of the whole entire planet, lying about what's in those physical chariots, what the world ignorantly call is UFOs. And Sleazy E is going to continue to lie. He's going to continue to lie. No matter what, Esau is going to lie and lie and lie and lie until Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua returns. Until Yahweh and Yahushua returns. Sleazy E is going to play that role of being a damn deceiver, a damn devil, which he is, because that's all they is, man. It's damn well devils. But majority of our people in our, in our nation don't want to hear it. Jake don't want to hear it. Eve don't want to hear it. Sleazy E, Esau, Edom is their daddy, and they love Sleazy E, Esau, Edom in his kingdom. They don't want to hear the truth. They keep thinking that whatever Esau tell them is the truth. And right now, as you can see in that video, that ex-NASA worker told you what he saw. And you could see it in his soul and his body language that it is for real. What he was stating is for real. I know when he saw it with his own 2 eyes, he couldn't believe it. And the world still won't believe it. Because you got Sleazy E, Esau, Edom pushing these things on in movies and TV shows, and the movie Aliens and Men in Black and Independence Day and all these lies and debauchery to make the true children of Israel stay away from their true salvation from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And it's really the truth. Let me get another precept right quick. Because they're going to keep us away from the truth and knowing the truth. If they can't go, then nobody could go. So seek out your salvation with fear and trembling. And since they don't have no salvation with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because they ignorantly sold their birthright, Esau sold his birthright for pottage, right? A morsel meal of pottage, right? To get something in his stomach, he put his stomach before his birthright. It ain't our fault. Did I do that? It ain't our fault. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 30, and it reads, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." Man, I know that Edomite that was in that video just now, that was working for NASA, that's an ex-worker for NASA. Man, I know he was shaking in his boots and couldn't believe what he saw. Even Minister Farrakhan had a little video back in the day speaking about what he saw came out of those spaceships, what the world ignorantly call as UFOs, which is the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And Minister Farrakhan was speaking about it was brothers, literally. Also, he saw it came out of the ships. Tall, masculine. Brothers, Israelites, tall, masculine, with froze, with some type of space material suit on and stuff like that. Some type of tactical spacesuit. What Minister Farrakhan saw. It's a video that they remove off of YouTube, which I knew I should have downloaded and keep, because anywhere I look for it, I cannot find it. Could not find it, man. But sleazy Esau Edom in his kingdom is going to continue to lie and blindside and blindfold 2/3 of our people. Because Jake and Eve, they don't want to hear anything. Anything sleazy Esau Edom and his government and his kingdom pushes, the world believes. Because you got a famous actor behind the movie playing a main role in the movie. For instance, man, let's say Will Smith right now. That's all I could think of. Men in Black and Galaxy of the Guardians and Guardian of the Galaxy or some shit like that. Or Chris Pratt playing Star-Lord and all of this madness and debauchery. That's all sleazy Esau Edom is going to push. And 2/3 of our people is going to sit here and be blindsided by these movies thinking that this is what it is. Or maybe it's this. Or maybe it's that. Or I saw this movie and it's similar to that other movie and it might be this overall. No. Read the Holy Bible, man. Read the scriptures. You got prophets out there on the hedges and highways and byways in the street. If not, if you don't see anyone around your neighborhood, you have YouTube right here. You have a brother like me or other brothers out there that could clearly explain it better than I could. But I'm thankful to be in this truth, and I'm thankful for knowing the truth. And I'm thankful for knowing the true names of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. It's true. But let me keep it pushing. I don't want to make this too long. Let's go to the book of Psalms, man. Because that video show clearly explains to you that sleazy Esau Edom is lying. And he's puppeting the world right about now to believe his lies and debauchery through what you see on movies and TVs, you know? And it's really the truth. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68 and verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, are 20,000s, even thousands of angels, meaning them spaceships, some UFOs. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, is among them, as in Sinai, in his holy place. Right now, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and his holy angels are gearing up. Michael, Gabriel, Ariel, all of them is gearing up. Because if you look in the book of Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua ain't coming back to bring peace, but a sword. And the slain of the Lord shall be many. Let me get that right quick. Let me go to the book of Isaiah, man. Let's get that right quick. I don't want to make this too long. I know people's attention span is very minimal right about now and short. Let's go to verse 15 and bring it to 16. Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15. And it reads, For behold, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. Meaning destruction from them chariots, which we regularly call it UFO, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Which means Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and his angel and his army and his chariots are coming back to leave the land desolate, burnt to crisp. Like, as for example, War Worlds with Tom Cruise. The one with Ice Cube, that was a low budget film. And right now, not to go off a topic, but that was a low budget film by Ice Cube, War of the Worlds. But it was a little something to watch, you know, just to pass time and you bored, whatever. It was a little good movie, but it was low budget. But that's what's coming. War of the Worlds is similar to what the scriptures are pertaining to right about now. The Lord will be coming like a whirlwind to render his anger with flames of fire, meaning those laser beams from the chariots. Let me Here we go. This is the book of Isaiah 66 and verse 16. And it reads, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh shall plead with all flesh. And the slain of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh shall be many. With that, I pray this video was edifying to the hopeful elect. And I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shalom.